That video shows you the true way Slavic women treat men. In that video,
Normal men pay. They just don't pay because they have no money.
German men, do you even realize that women need to be courted?
And everyone pays for themselves. Yes, it sounds stupid. Yes, it's awful. But this is Germany.
I love it so much. When I started recording videos in German, German men get outraged. They're in shock. Like a man giving flowers and opening doors? A man paying for a woman? How is that possible? It's something unreal. It's another galaxy. They write that this doesn't exist in Germany. It does. Normal men pay. They just don't pay because they have no money. And women write, "Who do you think you are? I work." Good for you. Keep working. I don't want to live like you. I don't want to split 50-50 with my man, counting every cent. I don't want that. Dividing household chores. I washed the dishes today, you wash them tomorrow. What kind of nonsense? I don't want that. Why do men, when they hear a different opinion, start insulting you? I don't insult them. Live however you want. Split 50-50 with your women. I'm not against it, but I don't want to live like that. Why should I live like you?
German men, do you even realize that women need to be courted? We, Ukrainian, Russian, Moldovan women, we're not emancipated. We don't want to toil like horses ourselves. We don't want to look like your German women. We want to look beautiful. You need to pick us up. Because the girls who come to me tell stories that make your hair stand on end. We need flowers. We need gifts. Even on the first date, you need to take us to a restaurant. We need to be spoiled. We need lots of compliments. We don't need to hear about your problems. Just don't invite us on a second date if something about the woman doesn't suit you. But if everything suits you, remember, we're not German women.
Hi from Germany. For new residents in Germany, it will be especially hard for girls. What do they expect? They expect men to ask them out on dates, that men will pay for everything. We don't forget that we're in Germany. Habits here are completely different. In Germany, it can happen that a man invites a girl on a date and everyone pays for themselves. Yes, it sounds stupid. Yes, it's awful. But this is Germany. We do it this way. Among Russian-speaking people, Russia, Ukraine, all that isn't Europe. There, it's customary. The man invites the girl and he pays. Even if the girl invites, the man pays. The man must, and must. He must give gifts. He must provide for her. He must, and must his whole life. Here in Germany, no one owes anyone anything. Here, it can even be that we live together and have separate bank accounts, and no one owes anyone anything. Expenses are separate, and that's completely normal here.
People write to me, "You're looking for anyone but your own." It's a characteristic trait of Ukrainian women that reveals a lot. I'll tell you this, after living in Europe, in Germany, I turned away from Ukrainians. I see nothing wrong with that. I don't want to build relationships with them. I just don't want to. I compared Europeans and Ukrainians, and Europeans are closer to me. Europeans aren't about 50-50. There are such men, but there are also in Ukraine. Normal men with traditional views believe in paying for women. Here in Europe, men respect women. They treat you as a person. But in Ukraine, a woman has to cook, clean, do laundry, work, and look beautiful, while he himself looks like a monkey, and you have to be a model. Here, everyone jokes that a Ukrainian couple is Shrek and a beautiful girl. Everyone says the guy is a worm, and the girl is beautiful and well-groomed. That's the essence of Ukrainian guys. They're unattractive themselves but demand that the girl be a supermodel. They'll also be picky about girls. They'll impose complexes on you. I don't want that. Thank God, I've never had a relationship with a Ukrainian guy in my life. I only had a relationship with a Ukrainian who has lived here for a long time. That's completely different. But with a guy born in Ukraine, raised and lived there, no. And as soon as I start getting to know or talking to someone, I understand why. Yes, they court, give 101 roses, but that's it. That's all they do. I don't want that.
Help spread the truth. Subscribe and like.